As the debt ceiling default draws near and Congress threatens a government shutdown, President Obama has taken a sharp hit in the polls, even in some areas where he might not deserve it. A recent survey conducted by the New York Times and CBS found Obama's approval has dropped to 43% or lower in many areas. The public also pans the president on his handling of the national budget deficit with a 53% disapproval rating. This is a bit perplexing since the deficit has been steadily falling since it exploded in 2010. Mother Jones points out the budget deficit fell by 35% in 2013 to reach its lowest level since 2008. So if the deficit is in decline, why is everyone so worried about it? A Slate writer says it's just simple ignorance. As has been true for generations, Americans don't actually know what the deficit is. Conflate it with debt, conflate it with the economy being rotten. If it's been a while since your last economics class, here's a quick refresher on what the budget deficit actually is. The annual budget deficit is the amount of money the government spends which it doesn't make back in revenue. The government has to borrow money to pay back each year's budget deficit, which gets added to the national debt. So even as our national debt creeps towards the $16.69 trillion ceiling, the deficit has actually dropped significantly and is expected to fall even further, hampering the rate at which the debt climbs. But maybe the American people are worried about the sustainability of this drop. After all, the Congressional Budget Office has warned lawmakers about the federal budget's course for years now. A recent report from the Congressional Budget Office warns the deficit drop is a short-term effect of spending cuts and tax hikes. Their prediction shows deficits are likely to start rising again in 2016, pushing the national debt up with it. Or perhaps people are just using the budget deficit as a scapegoat for their general concerns about the economy. The Washington Post writes, "People don't know because they don't care. Get the economy working and people will be happier about the deficit, whatever happens to the actual deficit." Whatever the case, both the federal debt and the deficit are expected to be heated topics of debate on Capitol Hill in the coming weeks. For Newsy, I'm Candace Aviles.